the park in the playground like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You know, the motherfucking chemical compounds we was talking about in motherfucking 6th period, my nigga. Them shits was, you know what I'm saying? They was hitting those some real points, bro. You feel me? Motherfucking chemical compounds. We wasn't doing that shit. We heard that stuff in class, went over our head. We did not understand it. The teacher, who's part of the money spell, made her motherfucking money or his money, didn't tell you, and kept going. We got a diploma and still don't understand the biochemical makeup of us or our biological breakdown. You still got people walking around thinking 666 is the devil when that's your biochemical makeup, the anatomy of you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm just saying, we didn't know this stuff. So let's not act like we knew. Let's not, I knew. No, you heard. You're familiar with, motherfucker. You don't know shit. Let's say that you're familiar with. It's a difference. You don't know shit. Don't try to get on here and, yeah, he need to jump to the good part because I want to. See, that's what's wrong now. Every part is the good part. This is how you build up your being. This is the true enlightenment. You need to know everything about everything, the breakdown of it for you to understand it. How can you master it? How can you control it? How can you manipulate the energy of it if you don't understand the molecular structure of it? The science of it. You know what I'm saying? So these fats and shit and these proteins and all this type of stuff you don't need. You feel me? I ain't gonna fuck around today. I don't give a fuck about Kroger. Listen, I don't give a fuck about Kroger getting mad. I don't give a fuck who work at Kroger, who auntie work at Kroger. I don't give a fuck who work at Jewel's, Dominex, Pizza Hut, Wendy's. Exit the live. Exit the live. I'm not here to feed nobody no poison. I don't give a fuck how long you been working at motherfucking Wendy's. On my son. We getting busy. We getting busy today. Just warming up. I don't give a fuck who mad. Y'all know me. I like when somebody get mad. That'll never turn me up. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Alright, so what foods has 0 carbohydrates since we need them? Since somebody want to sit in here and say, who the fuck he think he is? He ain't got no degree in this shit. I know somebody watching the live thinking like that because they mad they don't want to stop eating motherfucking double cheeseburgers and shit. But listen, don't. You ain't got to. You ain't got to. Alright? I ain't here for none of that. I'm here to just enlighten you. You ain't got to believe nothing I'm saying. I'm here to present the information. You can eat this shit all day. That's your inner temple. You ain't, hey, you feel me? Let's keep it going though. Alright, so what foods have 0 carbohydrates? What foods have 0 carbohydrates? What's going on, Wiki? Talk to us. We want to know. Man, we want to know, man. Let's go. Where they at? Let's go. Why they want to play these games with us, y'all? Let's do that, man, when they want to play with these, play with us like this, man. Alright, so foods with low carbohydrates. Alright. Lean meats such as sirloin, chicken breast, or pork. Yeah, it's low carbohydrates in there, but you don't need meat. So omit that bullshit. Fish, eggs, leafy green vegetables, cauliflower and broccoli, nuts and seeds, oils. Okay, so when we looking at foods with low carbs, they talking about fish. Fish is meat. We shouldn't eat that meat, but it's the healthiest meat you can eat is fish. All right. Now they gonna tell you lean meats. They want to throw steak and chicken. They want to keep you stuck on the meat somehow, some way. All right. But the thing about carbohydrates that you got to realize, the main thing is that majority of these foods with the low carbohydrates are these not some of the most healthiest foods that you can eat if you're trying to break away and straighten out your diet. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's hard to just, listen, let's be real. I grew up eating pork chops, the whole nine. A nigga just can't go from motherfucking today, you know, it's cheese, eggs, bacon, and grits. You know what I'm saying? To tomorrow it's just, you know, wheat slims and water. You know, that'll fuck a person up, you know. But at the same time, some of the transitionary foods when you're trying to break off the meat, because the meat is what's fucking us up. And I'm finna ease into that. It's the meat. When you think about food, you're really thinking meat, all right? But I'm finna break down the science of why. Everybody has heard it, but nobody's getting the true science of why. They're not telling you how it affects you. They're not really telling you how it affects you because they got you thinking you're a human being in a fucking meat suit, but you're not, all right? So low carb foods are lean meats like sirloins and chicken breast. So I don't know how they got pork on it, but anyway, fish, eggs, leafy green vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli. So these are good transitory foods. These are bridge foods to veganism, right? So still keep that in mind. Like all your foods with low carbs are all your transitionary foods. Even still, if I pull up on somebody with a plate of fish and some eggs and a side of green vegetables, the nigga be like, what the fuck is this? Slap it out my hand. You know what I'm saying? So now they're telling you that you need carbohydrates in your body, right? Foods are, what is food? What is fodder, people? Carbohydrates, fats, and what? Proteins. So we went through fats and proteins, now we're on carbs, and now we come to find out that most of the foods with no carbs in it is all your healthy shit, your transition food that leads you into veganism. All right, so once again, ask yourself, how the fuck can you need carbohydrates, proteins, or fats in your body to live, to survive like they're telling you? And what three of those? Those three compose what? Food. Those three compose what? Food. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going, man. Science and symbols for the conscious mind, man. Let's keep going. Science and symbols for the conscious mind, man. Y'all gotta see this, man. Now, what food has 0 sugar in it? All right, because isn't sugar a carbohydrate? Because we talk about carbs, right? So let's see what foods have low sugar. Let's see let's see. I mean, this is shit that we think is basic that we know, right? But we don't, because we don't look at the bigger picture that these are the basis for fucking food. These are the basis that they're telling us what you need for food, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, and you do not need that in your body at all to survive. No, you do not. And we proving this right now. All right? So Here we go. Which foods with low sugar? All right. Cold water fish, garlic, legumes, however you pronounce that. Nuts, oatmeal and oat bran, sweet potatoes and yams, fruits, whole wheat bread. All right. Like, this is common sense. So everything that they say that you need in your body, when we go to look up the foods that has very little of those chemicals in the food, it's all your healthiest food. It's all of your healthiest food. Are y'all not peeping that? Are y'all not peeping that? All of the foods that we go to, all right, that has zero to very small drops of the chemical compounds like sugar. Because see, they're not telling you. Protein is a fucking chemical designed to kill your ass. Fats, all of them, all the different fats. Carbohydrates designed to kill you. You don't need fats to store no goddamn energy. Your chakra will store energy regardless. You get what I'm saying? You need no fucking fats to do that. This is all technology to get our ass to eat their food or their fodder, because the fodder is for what? Cattle and fucking livestock, which they have turned us into since they landed and invaded us. But let's stay focused. All right, let's stay focused. And I'm gonna be real. When you locked up, they put so much starch in your food. You know what I'm saying? They put so much starch in your food. You know what I'm saying? So much starch. You know what I'm saying? Which foods do not contain starch? Let's give us a little rundown of them. Okay. Radish, carrots, leafy vegetables. So what was the question? Which foods do not contain starch? Remember, starch is something that they say we need, because starch is what? A carbohydrate. And a carbohydrate, along with proteins and fats, they say we need these in our body because these are the things that all food are comprised of, these three basic elements. All right? So which foods do not contain starch? Radish, carrots, leafy veggies, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, pumpkin, cucumber, zucchini, spring onions, celery, asparagus, tomato, pepper, mushroom, broccoli, okra, eggplant, cauliflower. So basically all your vegetables, all your electrical foods contain no motherfucking starch. So why is they put starch all in your food, telling you need it? Saying, because they say starch is a carbohydrate, and they say that we need carbohydrates because they give us all of our energy. Pay attention to the technology, people. Let's keep going. All right? Let's keep going, though. Let's keep going. What is the etymology of food? We already broke that down. We know what it is. Father. Fodder. All right? We know what it is. All right, what is meat? Let's figure out what meat is. Now we're moving on to meat. A lot of us think we know. We don't know. We think we know. What is meat really? All right? What is meat really? Okay? Share this live, start a watch party, subscribe to the university. All right? But see, it's a frequency war, people. Everything is by design to keep us out of power, or was done to keep us out of power. So what is meat? Meat is the flesh of an animal, especially a mammal, as food. Okay? So meat, this meat that we eating, all right? This meat that we eating is what? The flesh. All right? Because see, that jumps over people's head. Like, I'm eating meat. No, I want y'all to meditate on this, so you can come into your God power. All right? A lot of y'all been hitting me up. Hey, how do I meditate? How do I do this? Do you know that meat blocks meditation? All right? And I wanted to focus on something in meat. The definition was what? The flesh of an animal as food. Okay, so the flesh of an animal would not be considered meat. It's only considered meat if you take the flesh of an animal and then consume it. It is now considered meat. Let me run it back. See, they tricky with their definitions. You got to pay attention. Exactly. Meat is the flesh of an animal that is used as food. Okay? And we know what food is. What is food for? Livestock and cattle. Stay focused. We getting deep. Y'all put your seatbelts on. We finna get deep. It gets deep. All right. Top 3 meats used to destroy blacks and Latinos, aka the gods. Okay. Beef, poultry, and pork. Hey, shit finna get deep, man. Let me get me a sip of water. You know what I'm saying? We finna get deep. Cause see, we started off asking what was food, because we talking about the food spell. So for you to even know what the food spell is, you know what food is. What they say food is, not what you think food is. What are these human beings scientifically considering food to be? Fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, people. This ain't my opinion. This is what they say food is. Alright? So, let's keep going. Top 3 meats used to destroy blacks and Latinos, aka the gods. Beef, poultry, and pork. Let's go. Let's find out. What is beef? All right, I know that beef looking probably good to some people right now. You hear me? It's probably looking real good, but that's okay, because what's good look good to you. Everything look good to you ain't good for you. Let's go. What is beef? What is beef? Let's go Wikipedia. Gotta work our way through everything. What is beef? All right, up here we go. We getting deep, because wait. What was the question? First question was what? What is meat? We know what meat is, right? And then that put us right here to the top 3 meats: beef, poultry, and pork. A lot of y'all want to know, hey, I'm trying to get in, I'm trying to meditate more, I'm trying to get in my God DNA, I'm trying to activate my chakras, okay? But you can't do it without eating, without the proper diet. It's just like working out. You can go lift 1,000,000 weights, run 1,000 miles. Your ass can run from here to Alaska and back every day, all day, and you still won't get to where you're trying to get to if you don't eat the proper foods, right? Okay, so we talk about the top 3 meats, keyword, used to destroy you. They know what you are, but they got you believing you meat, and they feeding you this shit. See, they can eat it. They can eat it because they have animal DNA. Human beings have animal DNA. They are cannibals, all right? They were spliced with dogs, pigs, snub-nosed monkey, lemur, and a drop of God DNA. This is why when they go to the motherfucking places and they get their steaks and shit, they get it damn near, they want the blood in their shit. When I order my steaks, I be like, well done. They order their steaks medium rare. Fuck medium. Give it to me rare. All the blood you can give it to me. Give it to me rare. Like, that's how they want it. And we don't sit back and think about that and be like why? Why do white people like their steaks like that? And why do they like a lot the blood, right? The drinking of the blood, all right? We finna find out why. Let's go. What is beef? That's our question. And we right here. What is beef? Beef is the culinary name for meat from cattle, particularly skeletal muscle. Humans have been eating beef since prehistoric time. Beef is a source of, here we go again with that word, protein. Listen, when you haven't went to school to be a goddamn doctor and you go to the doctor office and your doctor tell you, hey, you need to get more protein. That sounds goddamn good, don't it? When they like, hey, my doctor told me I need more protein. You know what I'm saying? Then you go to the restaurant, they're like, man, shit, let me get some beef. Because beef is a good source. They look at the word. They put good in front of it. So you automatically assume in your mind, like, protein, we need that shit. Hey, beef is a good source of protein. But we already broke down what protein really is, right? It's a chemical. It's not needed. It's not natural. They're lying when they're saying protein is one of the natural 19 amino acids. This is how they're tricking your motherfucking ass into thinking that beef is good for you because they're telling you it's a good source of protein. But we don't even need protein. The gorilla proves that. And the gorilla ain't got nothing on us. Okay? The gorilla ain't got nothing on us. All right? And everything that we looked up that had low protein was what? All of your healthiest shit. So we know we do not need protein. That's a fucking lie. All right? Fuck. Let's keep it going. So why now Wikipedia, when you go to look up beef, they talk about beef is the culinary name for meat from cattle, particularly the skeletal muscle. Humans have been eating, keyword, humans, that which you are not. Humans have been eating beef since prehistoric times. Not the guys, not blacks and Latinos. Humans have been eating beef since prehistoric times when they was in the fucking caves, all right? And beef is what? Beef is not good for you. Beef is nothing but a good source of what? Protein. Beef is a good source of protein, which we know protein is not good for us. You don't even need protein. You're not supposed to take in protein at all, all right? Well, hold on. Let's keep going, though. Hold on. All right, let's keep going, though. So they're telling you when you're looking up beef, that beef is a good source of what? Protein. All right, and if you don't understand what protein really is, you read, they like, oh, that's good. I need to give me some beef shit. It's cool. It's a good source of protein. My doctor said I need to add more protein to my diet. All right. My doctor said I need to add more fats, dietary fats to my diet. My doctor said I need to put more carbohydrates in my diet. All right. It's all fucking lies. They are lying to you. All right. What does it say right here? The Wagyu cattle are an example of a breed raised primarily for beef. It is high quality and sought after, okay? So most of your beef is coming from this cattle right here. Most of the beef that we eat is coming from this cattle right here, people. Let me show them to you, all right? Because I want y'all to notice something about the cattle. There you go right there, all right? But there are 4 breeds of him. This cattle right here, where all the beef is coming from, the high sought out cattle that they are using to get their beef from, who bred them? Who bred them? There are 4 breeds of him, right? Japanese black, Japanese polled, Japanese brown, and Japanese shorted. Do I need to play Connect motherfucking Focus? I will play it tonight for you. All right? Now, they are telling you that this, hold on, what is beef? That was the question. And we went to that question, people, asking about beef. They told us beef is just the culinary name for meat that comes from cattle. Keep cattle in y'all minds. We're going to break that word down too. Oh, yeah, it get deep. Trick motherfucking knowledge, all right? Beef is the culinary name for meat that comes from cattle, all right? Particularly the skeletal muscle. And humans have been eating beef since prehistoric times. Not me and you. Humans, all right? humans, when they say prehistoric, you think about like dinosaur age and that existed. No, when they say prehistoric, their history, which is his story, did not start till 1492 after the Great Invasion. Well, actually 1776, which is once they set up their empire on Atlantis. So that's when they started documenting their history. All right. So when they say prehistoric or prehistory, they talk about when they was on their home planet Nern. They're not talking about prehistoric and got to see with prehistoric time. You think about dinosaurs and T-Rexes and shit that never ran the earth. All the dinosaur bones was us they dug up. That the archaeologists and the anthropologists, us they stay digging up. All right. So this beef, all right, the most sought after cattle is the Wagyu cattle. All right, and this is the most, they say, this cattle is primarily raised just for beef. Now pay attention, all right? And it is high quality and sought after. Now, when we went to look up this cattle, we went to look them up, right? We're like, okay, well, I never heard of this cattle. I never heard of this nigga before. So let's look him up. If this the nigga we eating, if this where all the double cheeseburgers come from, we need to be looking him up then, right? There he go right there, hold on. If this where all the double cheeseburgers and shit coming from, that's who we need to be looking up, right? All right, and when we did, cause see, we might think, hold on. See, we might think all cattle are being used for beef. See, that's what I thought too at a point in time. But see, when you understand and the pineal gland activate and opens, you get to see the lies and the bullshit. All right? Because listen, bro. Look at this shit. This is him right here. This is the Wagyu cattle, right? This is the one that they are using. He is only bred for fucking beef. So that means he is bred to get his ass ate. All right? He come out the pussy knowing he finna go in somebody's stomach. All right? So at the end of the day, now, when we look at who's breeding this cattle is only bred in Japan. And it's 4 breeds of him. Japanese black, Japanese polled, Japanese brown, and Japanese shorted. All right. So we know this goddamn cattle is bred only in Japan. And where is Japan, people? Asia. And what are the Asians? They are another form of who? Human beings, people. That's not no accident that the main bull that is being sought after that they use to make they double cheeseburgers, all your motherfucking Angus beef, burger beef, your Wendy's, and all your stuff you like pull it up. You know what I'm saying? You know you pull. Hey man, let me get that number 2 extra mayo. Yeah, that is coming from the Wagyu bull, or however you pronounce. I don't even know how to pronounce the nigga name. The W bull. That's all I need to know. The W bull, and his ass is bred in Japan. And Japan is in Asia because this meat feeding was a plan from the human beings pushed on us. And as we keep going through all this fucking meat, all the meats, because we don't eat beef right now, you're going to notice that somehow all this shit is going to tie back to some type of human being. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep going. So we know that he's being bred by human beings, strictly for our motherfucking ass. Because we know that meat don't impact them. We are electrical beings. We are electrical beings. Isn't your phone electrical? It is, right? Electrical. Would you take a piece of meat to try to plug it up and charge it when it died? No, you would not. You wouldn't take a goddamn drumstick out the freezer and attach it to the bottom of the phone when your phone dying, would you? You ain't gonna be on the phone like, yeah, Joe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, we ran to the store. Rick. Damn, my shit dead. Fuck the, hey, hand me a drumstick. Look, hand me a motherfucking drumstick. Plug this shit up to the wall, you know what I'm saying? Give me some charge. And then your shit ain't charging, you wondering why. Because you don't have an electrical surge. This is electricity. You have to put an electrical input into it to connect it to another electrical output to get a surge. So our avatars work the same way. We are electrical beings. So when you put in meat, which is dead flesh, inside of electricity, you are short-circuiting the electrical charges in the body. You're not even able to use no apps. You know how when you get a phone and you got all them apps and shit you can download that you can use and play with? Nigga, if you eating meat, you can't use no apps. You can't get on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, none of that shit. You just got no apps, and you can't call nobody. You just got the phone though. If you don't take your goofy ass to the store and buy an actual charger and put it in the phone and plug it in the wall so your phone can work, that's us. We walk around, phones ain't working and shit. We steady trying to call people and shit, looking goofy. Yo, man, my shit ain't even, your shit ringing? My shit ain't ringing. I ain't even getting no, hey, let me use your, I can't use your phone? Type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because we sitting here putting the wrong things inside of our physical. It's a metaphysical thing, it's a frequency war. You are literally electricity. This is why you're not supposed to put the meat inside of you. You can't put it inside of you if you fucking wanted to because you are not an animal. You created that, and we created the animals. We didn't create them to eat. We created the animals, but not to eat. Not to eat. Not to eat. Our ancestors was not eating no fucking animals. You think they was fishing and hunting and shit? No, they was not. But them Caucasians in that cave, they was eating animals. Saber-tooth tigers and shit, eating each other. They the original cannibals. I'm speaking facts. But they are cannibals because they have animal DNA. All right? And you don't have animal DNA. You are a god. You were made from dark matter energy, carbon, pure electricity. Facts. So you try to meditate and shit, you ain't nothing happening. Because you got your whole... Listen, you got your whole metaphysical makeup. You ain't nothing but electricity. Is that not sinking in? We are electricity. Is that not sinking in? So if it really sink in your head that we electricity, we really could just end the lecture. We should better go into history and other, because I'm ready to get to the history spell and all that shit. For real, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like some things we gonna have to really grasp on a common sense level. If you are electric, goddamn it, at your base form, what are you? You're 666, right? You are 6 neutrons. I mean 6 neutrons. You are 6 electrons. And you are 6 motherfucking protons. That is all electricity. That's what your physical breaks, the anatomy of you, your biochemical makeup breaks down to. This ain't some shit I'm making up. This ain't my opinion. This ain't no shit that I'm thinking about. No, I'm telling you the anatomy of you, motherfucker. So at the end of the day, you should understand why they pushing meat on your ass. Just like if you got a phone and I come and throw motherfucking water on it. What's gonna fucking happen? It's not gonna work anymore, right? So the meat is the water to your motherfucking phone. Here you go. And they splashing your ass down. They splashing your ass down. Your grandmama, they had to force our ancestors to eat that shit. You got killed if you didn't eat that shit. You got killed if you didn't eat that shit. You got 2 stomachs. You got 2 brains. There's a brain in your stomach too. But this one first. Remember, the neurochemistry. The neurochemistry of our brains through the pineal gland. All right? As a baby, what did you see? You saw your parents doing what? Eating. All right? So you believed that was what you were supposed to do. So you began to eat. Fact. Your parents saw what? Their parents eating. So they took the images through the retinas of their eyes and they believed that's what they were supposed to do. Right? This is why what they did in the physical part of the transatlantic slave trade impacted us a couple hundred years down the road too. Because see, I'm going to be breaking the transatlantic slave trade down. And it did not last no 300-400 years like you think. We actually still in the transatlantic slave trade. But I mean, the physical part only lasted like 100 and some years. History is not as long as they are telling us in the history books. These motherfuckers ain't. They only 6,000 years old and they only been here 500 years. And we don't even have years. We have energy cycles. They came and landed and brought years. I told y'all, talked about that in a time scale with y'all already. Alright? They came, landed, went back in time machines, wrote themselves a entire history. Like, oh yeah, this shit get deep. We touch on these spells, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. This shit get way deeper than this. It's just that I don't want to lose y'all, so I gotta go through the basics to make shit make sense. But let's keep rotating though. Let's keep working through this. Alright, so we on what is beef, we did what is beef, boom. Let's keep going. What is cattle? Alright? Alright? What is cattle? Because cattle is a word they use when we looked up what is beef. Okay? So now let's look up, because cattle came up. When we looked up what is beef, look what they said. Beef is the culinary name for meat from cattle. So let's find out what cattle is. What is cattle? See, this is how you research people. You got to go research every fucking word with that. When you look up something, they use a word, you look up that word that they used in the definition. Then go look up that word that they used in the definition. That's how you find out the truth. All right? We on this food spell. Let's stay focused. So they mentioned cattle when we was trying to find out what is beef. Let's see what they got to say about cattle. Cattle are large ruminant animals with horns and cloven hoofs, domesticated for meat or milk, or as beasts of burden, cows. Let's click on livestock. All right? Let's click on livestock. Livestock are farm animals regarded as an asset. Remember, when we looked up the etymology of food, it broke down to what, people? F-O-D-D-E-R, which meant what? Livestock. What's the dictionary word for livestock? Farm animals regarded as an asset. So this is what they view you as, a motherfucking farm animal. But hold on, let's stay focused. We still on cattle. All right? So, hold on, let me scroll down. Let me scroll on down. All right? Because they using these words, and we think we...
Thank y'all for watching Spiritual Crazy for the reactions. Please subscribe. Thank you.